Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Sleep, member of Memes and Dreams and Quantum of Robocraft talking to you. We're going to be going over some Robocraft patch notes today. I hope you're just as excited as I am. This is actually, spoiler alert, a pretty good patch, and I like a bunch of the changes that have happened. So let's go over it. We got a new trailer. There's nothing really notable about it, aside from the fact that the Gazelle is in it. The Gazelle! If you don't know what the Gazelle is, it's a bot that I made for memes. It's still up on my factory. You'll see it. You'll recognize it. We got some amazing weapon changes here. We list everything, even though not everything got touched. So lasers did not get touched. They are completely the same. Plasma got damage nerfed by 5%. So we undid that 5% buff they got, I think, 2 patches ago. I like that change. They were really, really strong. Rails. This is actually a really nice change. So before it took you 1.5 seconds to reset, I didn't actually know the time. I guess it was 1.5. I said it was like 1 to 2. They brought it down to 0.75. That's a very nice change. You're going to be able to actually get that down. You'll be able to time your movement a whole lot better. 1.5 felt like an eternity. 0.75 is probably going to feel really nice. I like that change a lot. Nanos, I do not like this change. So I like this 10% buff. I do not like this 5% energy reduction. That is horrible. All you're doing is now you're going to be going back to the nano spam, dude. Do not touch this energy usage. Do not touch it. Buff the damage so it's a burst heal that goes away fast. You can't sustain it. The second you start letting us sustain these heals, it's going to get messy. So I would immediately take back this 5% and I'd throw it right on this number right here. And trust me, it'll be a whole lot better for the game if it remains a burst heal, not a sustained heal. We just came out of that meta. I don't want to go back. Yeah, nanos. Not a buff I necessarily agree with. The main problem I have with this, I'm going to elaborate. I play tier 5. And in tier 5, you don't have a nano specifically made for your tier. You use the tier 4 nano, which is meant for tier 4. So it's meant to heal bots that are up to 1750 CPU. And in tier 5, most bots are 2K. I was going to say 2000, but it's 2K. So these nanos are being overbalanced, and in tier 5, you're going to have tier 4 nanos that are probably going to end up being overtuned for tier 5, and they're going to overperform in tier 4 massively. So make us a nano specifically for tier 5, and then adjust them all individually, because every tier is different. Every tier has a different max health that you can essentially hit, so all the nanos need to be tuned individually for each tier. It's just my thought on that. Flak, it got a bug fix. That's it. Nothing major. Roto Seekers, nothing happened to them. Ignore this. Ions, also nothing happened to them. They said what I said, which is since Plasma got nerfed, people are probably going to pick up Ion again, which they will. Chain Gun, I love this. I love this buff, but there's still something I wish they did. So we got a 5% damage buff per shot, and we also got a 20% rate of fire increase. So the way that chain works is it's energy per second, not energy per shot. So if you shoot more bullets per second, you're essentially getting better energy usage. So it's like an energy reduction, but it keeps the same amount of time you shoot. You just get more bullets out. I really do like it. My only qualm is the spin up time still takes way too long, dude. Tune that. That's the only thing left with chain, and then you might want to touch these damage numbers a little bit. But overall, I really like that change. Mortar, I like this change. So you nerf Plasma, and now you've buffed Mortar. So Mortar's once again going to kind of rule that ground area. It's really, really nice. You get 1 extra shot from a full energy bar, which is massive. 1 extra Mortar shot, I think it's like, what, 250,000 damage? I'm not 100, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I like this Mortar buff. I think a lot of people like this Mortar buff who like playing ground. And overall, it seems really, really solid. Tesla players, finally you get some love, dude. So you get a 5% damage buff on your hits, a 5% energy reduction, and you also hit once more per second. So the way you have to look at this is you essentially have a 25% DPS buff. So you're hitting 5 times per second, each one of those damages got increased by 5%. So that's a very, very nice buff to Tesla. The only other thing I would change here is buff their health a little bit. They get shot off so easy. So easy. Alright, but other than that, there's not a whole lot left in this patch. This is obviously the most important stuff. We got some visual effects stuff for voting screens. Let me know, do you guys actually still vote in Robocraft? Because I don't. I skip the screen every time. You get awesome effects. If you got rewards for voting, people would do it, but you don't. So there's no real reason to. And there's a bunch of miscellaneous changes and bug fixes. I will link this post in the description down below. Be sure to check that out so you can read all of them. Let me know what you guys think about this patch in the comments down below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here, and click that bell icon. And also, I don't know if you've caught this, we finally have some other members of Memes and Dreams actually doing stuff. So Bouclier Deviant, my friend Hawk, is finally uploading some Smite content. If you guys go check that out if you don't know what Smite is, it's a really, really fun game, and I'd love for you guys to go show him some support. But that's all I got for you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.